Dear family, dear amazing family. When I say family, I mean the whole world. So, dear world, I've never seen the whole world being so united towards one goal, to, to defeat a disease, to defeat one disease, to save the whole human race. We are now all uniting together to protect the human race from a disease and to help those who have it, survive it, succeed into the healing from that disease. I'm wondering, now we are all united towards one energy, you know, we are all panicking at the same time. That's fine. I'm wondering, we can keep maybe the technique of being united. That's wonderful. And may I suggest to simply remove the ingredient of panicking out of this technique and add the ingredient of, okay, peace of mind. We are doing our best already. We are doing our best. We're taking all the necessary measures to, to make sure we minimize the consequences of that disease. So I'm wondering if I can suggest something more. For example, I can suggest that whatever we learn from this unification, we are uniting our collective mind into defeating one disease. As long as we unite with love and trust and confidence, that's one of the best techniques we can do. We can actually use that technique that we are going to develop through this victory towards other things, such as uniting the whole world towards the victory against poverty, the victory against war, the victory against any disease. And of course, everybody knows that it starts at the individual level. So, my suggestion would be maybe the power of I am. I've learned from YouTube videos, from authors from different times, from school. I study NLP. From my career at work, I've learned that we can use the power of I am at the individual level to be whatever you want to be. For example, if we try it for 5 days if you want. Try to tell yourself for 5 days, especially now, I am perfectly healthy. I am feeling amazing energy. I am feeling that I'm the healthiest I have ever been so far. I'm healthier than when I was younger than what I am now. I am happy. I am feeling amazing. I am rich. I am the richest man in the world. Tell yourself whatever you want to tell yourself, and you do. Some people when they tell themselves, I am tired, the body will respond unconditionally. The body will respond out of love for the individual because your body loves you. Your subconscious mind loves you. That's why it says in the Bible or in other books, it says you reap what you sow. And the reason why it says that is because your body loves you so much. Every atom in your body loves you so much that if you tell yourself, I am tired, the atoms in your body is going to unite. The same way the whole world is now uniting towards saving the human race from one disease. We are now uniting with panic, out of love for the world. So if you tell your body, I am tired, for example, which I do not suggest, your body will unite and will be like, yo guys, the boss is tired. So let's be tired with enthusiasm. Let's make the boss happy. Because the boss is the boss and you are the boss of you. So if you tell yourself the same thing, I am healthy. Even if you're actually fighting a disease, whether it's another disease such as fighting cancer or fighting any other disease you think you might have, stop fighting. Stop fighting. I've learned that instead of fighting a disease, to live in our imagination, to live in the victory moment will actually be the means to attaining the victory. A lot of people will tell me, no, Now you're talking about the goals. To say I am healthy is the main goal. But apparently, to say I am healthy is the means to arrive to the goal. You use the goal itself to attain your goal. So if you tell yourself, and try it for a few days, even if you do have a fight going on with any disease, right? Me, I had cancer when I was younger. Every day I would tell myself, I'm in paradise. I'm in paradise. I am healthy. I'm enjoying myself. I'm happy. I've never suffered. The main reason why I've never suffered is thanks to all the love that I received. That love motivated me to find a technique to feel better, because I knew that at that time, when I feel better, people around me will feel reassured that everything is fine. So I had to find a way to make people feel good. And that way I found it many years ago, and I've been reading about it even after the victory towards cancer. So you can try this for yourself. You are allowed to tell yourself that you are whatever you are. Even if you're not at that moment, you are allowed to tell yourself that you are. For example, people searching for a spouse. Well, you are allowed to tell yourself, I am happily married. Nobody will be mad at you if you tell yourself, I am happily married. You know what I mean? Unless you actually meet your soulmate and you tell her, I'm happily married, then she'll be like, okay, maybe she will get mad. But you know, it's an example. I'm telling you, you are allowed to tell yourself, I am happy. You are allowed to tell yourself, I am perfectly healthy. Even if you're one of those people who actually got the coronavirus, tell yourself, I am perfectly alright. I am perfectly healthy. You know what is the worst thing that's going to happen even if you die? At least from this moment now until the end of your life, you told yourself that you are healthy. So you actually felt good. You feel healthy. When you feel healthy, when you tell yourself, I am healthy, I've tried it. When I had cancer, I tried it and it worked. And I'm doing it for other things now. Now I tell myself, I am surrounded by the best people in the world. And it actually worked. When I arrived at my new career for the first time on June 8, 2015, before arriving there, I tried it. I told myself, everywhere that I go, I'm surrounded by the best people in the world. The ones I know and the ones that I don't know are the best people in the world. When I arrived at work for the first day, I'm like, oh my God, this actually worked. Me, at first, I was thinking about my family and friends that I already know. But then I added, okay, people I don't know are also the best people in the world. And if you think about it, it's true. Everyone that exists is the best people in the world. You know why? Because we are champions. We won the race against 1.5 million others just like us when our parents were consuming us. You know what I mean? We are champions at birth. It's natural to be a champion. Everybody is a champion. We are the champion, that song in your head, you are allowed to play it. You know what I mean? You can tell yourself, I am a winner. Even if you don't feel that you are a winner, you are allowed to tell yourself, I am a winner. So even if you're fighting a disease, you are allowed to be at peace and to stop fighting. Stop fighting. Stop fighting against the flow of the river. No. Be at peace. Tell yourself, I am healthy, I'm healed. You are allowed to tell yourself, everyone is doing all right. The more we focus on the goal, and the main goal is, right now, the main goal is to save the whole world. Well, that same technique that we apply, if we all, individuals, we all focus on the main goal, which is what? The whole world is fine. The whole world is fine. The disease is gone. From one day to the next, the disease left. Everyone who ever had it is healed. We found a cure. We panicked for nothing and it's fine. It's better that it's too much panic than actually real fucking reasons to panic about. Sorry for the word, you know? But what I'm trying to say is, instead of saying we are all panicking and focusing on panicking, I don't think this is the goal. This is not the goal. The goal is to focus on health. The goal is to focus, and of course, yes, we are taking necessary measures. Of course, people are buying toilet paper to make sure they don't run out, washing their hands. Since when do we don't? Since when do we not wash our hands? Come on, everybody washes. Do you? I don't know. Do you all wash your hands when you go to the washroom? I mean, after the washroom, when you finish, do you wash your hands? I mean, this is supposed to be done since we're like 5 years old, even younger. You know, until a certain age, from 0 to 2 maybe, our parents wash our hands for us. But when we start growing up, we learn to wash our hands at a very young age. It's a natural thing to do. Okay, so of course, take all the measures you want. Don't shake hands with people. Don't give them hugs anymore. Do that amazing props with the feet and the elbows, you know? How you doing, bro? Long time no see. You know, that's fine. But at the same time, I'm suggesting to add one more measure, right? To switch an ingredient for another one. The ingredient of panicking, switch it. Take this out and replace it with the ingredients that you choose to have, which will for sure help you attain your goal faster. I'm pretty sure, and I've learned that at school as well, I know for a fact that there is a good intention behind the ingredient of panicking. So what is your good intention when you panic? The good intention is what? To be safe. The good intention is to make sure everybody around you is safe. The good intention is to be all right. The good intention is to not fear anymore for your life. So yeah, panicking might be a source, might come from a source of good intentions. So of course, keep your good intentions. Keep the good intentions. Bravo. Great intentions. Make sure the whole world is saved. Make sure the human race is saved. That's good. However, I suggest to change the behavior of fear and panicking and paranoia. That behavior, you can thank it for the good intentions. You can tell it, you know what, I'm going to keep the good intentions. That's a gift from that good behavior. And I'm going to adapt a more compatible behavior that will for sure accelerate the attainment of the goal. So what else can help you attain your goal? Peace of mind, peace within you. How do you think people around you will feel when they see that you are peaceful, when you feel all right, when you feel fine, when you don't panic, you feel okay? People around you, it's like when you go into a room, a dark room, right? And you just light one match. Like Martin Luther King said, you light one match and it's enough to illuminate one whole dark room. So imagine if you go in a group of people that are all panicking and you just decide, you know what, I feel good. Screw it. I'm gonna die one day. Why not feel good from this moment until the end of my life? Why not? Why not? No matter how long is left. That's the letter I wrote to God. The first time I got the symptom of a cancer, I'm a survivor of leukemia. And I gotta tell you, I never suffered in my life, thanks to all the love that I received. The first time I got the symptom of cancer, I was 20 years old. At the moment I saw the symptom, I knew it was something serious. And at that same moment, I received a feeling of peace and serenity, as if a higher power supported me and said, don't worry about it. There's a reason for that. There's a purpose. So I completely abandoned myself to the laws of the universe, to love. And I felt peace of mind. And I drove home from work. I drove at home and I wrote a letter to God. And I said, you know what? No matter, within that letter, I wrote a lot of things. A lot of things that had to do with gratitude and love and family. And I said, first I said, if you're able to reduce the suffering, I would really be happy about that. But then I said, no matter what, no matter how long is left, from today until the last day, I'm going to live until that day. To really live. To really live. So maybe panicking is part of life. I don't know. For some people, if they choose that that's a good way for them to feel alive until the last day, go ahead. Enjoy panicking. If you choose to panic, make sure you enjoy it to the max. Make sure that you know that you have chosen to panic. You know? But when you do take awareness, if you see that panicking is not for you, then change it for something else. Me, I decided, you know what? I'm going to enjoy life until the last day. I'm going to feel joy until the last day. And I even wrote in the letter, the best way to make sure, because I didn't want to tell nobody at first. So I didn't. I didn't tell nobody for a month and a half. And I said, the best way to make sure that nobody knows that something's going on, I gotta feel joy. In order to hide any pain, I have to feel joy. I have to show joy. And when I did that, out of love for the people who love me, I actually felt joy. And my main goal was actually to pretend to feel joy. I didn't have the goal of necessarily not feeling any pain. I knew that there might be some pain with a bit of cancer, right? So, but I did decide to pretend to feel joyful, to make sure nobody around me worries about anything. Because I wanted to make sure that no matter how long is left for me, I want to give everything I have to give to this world before I leave. And I am still living that same mentality. The only thing is that when I decided to pretend to feel joy, at that same moment I actually felt joy. Like an Oscar winner, right? A great actor. You become the character that you choose to act. So you become authentically that character. Anyway, something to think about. I do feel joy. No matter what's going on right now in the world, I feel joy. I feel as if I'm in a protected bubble. But that bubble, everybody has access to it. And I see some people are already in that bubble of joy. But that bubble of joy is the planet, you know? We are allowed to tap into any energy we want. And if people really feel joy with the energy of panic, then go ahead. Panic and enjoy yourself and have fun. As long as you do it out of love. As long as we do it out of love. Love should be our leader through that challenge right now. Our true leader is love. Love and kindness. And my suggestion, again, if you prefer not to panic, if you would like to feel better about your situation or about the world situation, then choose another ingredient. And the fastest way to adapt that new ingredient, you can just tell yourself, no matter what you feel at the moment, you can tell yourself, I am feeling all right. I am fine. I'm doing amazing. I'm healthy. I'm happy. I'm surrounded by my favorite people, and I'm totally certain that everybody that I love is doing all right. I'm totally certain that the whole world is fine. I'm totally certain that we are paradise, that we are love, that we are infinite health, that we have the power that we are meant to have. No matter which direction we choose to go. If we choose to panic, we're gonna panic like champions. If we choose to feel joy, we're gonna feel joy like champions. So the individual has to choose. This is a message brought to you by Bob.